When you install WordPress, an empty admin panel shows up. Then you have to add many paid or free plugins even for your most basic needs. That makes your website slower and harder to control. MagicBox allows you to easily add all the features you need on your website. Thanks to this short video, you'll be surprised how much MagicBox will help you. All the features in MagicBox dashboard area are gathered under 10 main titles: Admin Panel, Code Manager, Security, SEO, Settings, Information, Design, Speed, Marketing, and Contact. Let's get to know these features quickly. In the User Permissions section, you can edit administrator roles and access permissions on your website. You can add new administrator roles. For instance, for a website that you have prepared for your customer, you can determine which areas your customer can access in the admin panel. You can organize the admin panel menu separately according to your administrator, customer, and employees. You may want to edit the admin panel dashboard area for your administrators and customers. In the custom dashboard section, you can edit areas such as logo, title, message, widgets on the homepage of your admin panel. I can decide which widgets will appear to which users, add announcements to the dashboard, and I can select which users can see these announcements. As you see, the dashboard view has completely changed. You can change the design and content of the standard WordPress admin login page. You can add any logo you want on the login page. Change the background and hide the information you don't want to be seen. Are you going to add many similar products or pages to your website? You can speed it up by activating the Clone Manager feature. Now I can quickly copy all the pages, posts, and products I have added. You can use Maintenance Mode feature to put your website in the maintenance mode and close it to the visitors. You can design the page that your visitors will see as you wish and change the background. Sometimes you want to log into the accounts of your members, but you can't log into accounts whose passwords you do not know. Activate the User Switch feature and easily log into the account of any user that you want. You may not want to show the WordPress logo, updates and notifications, especially on the web pages you have prepared for your customers. You can hide the fields you want and change the WordPress logo and title according to the roles you choose from the white label section. Don't you like the Gutenberg editor? You can continue to use the classic editor without installing any additional plugins. If you want to add PHP, JS, and HTML codes to your website, you do not need to interfere with your theme files. You don't need to do anything via FTP or server for updating system files such as htaccess and user.ini. You can make your edits with the online editor. You can quickly add your tracking codes such as Google Analytics, Search Console, Yandex Metric, Facebook Pixel from this section. Security measures must be taken into account for every single WordPress site. You can add Google CAPTCHA to contact forms, member login pages, and comment fields on your website. You can use Google Authenticator to make admin logins more secure. You can change your standard VP admin, admin panel, and login address. You can prevent unwanted administrator login attempts. By limiting the unusual requests of your users on your website, you can prevent unnecessary and malicious traffic. You don't need to hire an SEO expert or spend a lot on extra expenses. Do you have deleted or broken links on your site? In order to increase the visitor and search engine experience, you can redirect pages with error codes 301, 302, and 307 to different pages that you want. In order not to adversely affect your optimization, you can automatically detect your published content with the same name and the same contact, and delete unnecessary ones. To prevent your visitors from seeing 404 pages as an error, you can have them automatically redirected to a related similar content. Or you can direct your error pages to the pages that you want one by one. You can create robots.txt file on your website and edit its content online. It is important for SEO that the images you add to your website have sub and title tags. If there are images that you have not entered these tags and you want them to be added automatically, you can activate this feature. If you are having problems with SSL and www redirects on your website, you can easily fix these problems. If you want, you can redirect your website to a different address. You can create dynamic XML sitemaps to help search engines better index your site. If you have changed the address of your website or you want to change the address on your site, you can easily replace the links with new URLs. While adding content such as posts, pages, and products to your website, you can use relevant keyword suggestions to get more traffic to your content. By resizing the images, you can reduce server space usage and speed up your web pages. Adding large images to your website can take a lot of time. Resizing your selected images before uploading will speed up your speed and reduce your disk usage. You can easily back up your website against any security threats, breakdowns, and updates. You can determine in which sections the WordPress command system will work on your web page, and you can prevent spam posts. You can add the discuss command system to your website and increase your traffic and audience by interacting directly with your target audience. You can ensure that only your members or users in certain roles can access the content you add, or you can add a login password to the pages. You can follow the errors that occur on your website or server from the admin panel. You can view detailed information about your WordPress website server and software. You can track users who attempt to log in your website. You can make many edits on the design of your WordPress website without touching the theme files and installing different plugins. You can add a dialog message that informs your visitors about the use of cookies on your site and ask for confirmation. You can easily customize the look of your website by adding custom CSS codes without changing your theme files. You can display the media on your website in the eye-pleasing fancy boxes. By improving the search form of your website, you can show your visitors faster and more visual results. You can show your advertisements, announcements, and visitor forms in automatic pop-up dialog windows. You can add animations to website launch page and page loads. Since you are using MagicBox, you will not need to install unnecessary plugins on your website, so you can make extra acceleration settings without slowing down your website. By caching data on your website, you can greatly reduce your site's loading time and improve your website's SEO and overall user experience. You can use compression features like HTML or gzip. You can periodically repair corrupted tables to increase database health. You can shorten the page opening time by automatically unloading the content that your visitors do not see. You can send mass emails to your members or to the list you want from your administrator panel. You can add any number of contact forms for your website without the need for any code. All the elements you need are ready for you to add to your forms. After creating your forms in seconds, you can add them anywhere on your website with shortcodes. You can add communication and social media buttons on your website so that your visitors can communicate with you easier and quicker. You can add the mail account information you want on your website so that emails sent through your website can be forwarded. Features of MagicBox are endless. Install MagicBox now, you won't give up on it again.